Welcome back to The Price of Business. I am your host, Kevin Price, talking to you about you and your business. I got the Chief Optimizer on himself, Jonathan Smith, and he's really an extraordinary expert in this whole area of helping entrepreneurs take their business to the next level. We're doing an ongoing series on this subject. And why don't you tell us a little bit more about what your company is all about before we get into our topics today?
Yeah, good morning, Kevin. Jonathan Smith here, and I help emerging growth entrepreneurs and their leadership teams get real clear about where they want to go, how they're going to get there, and make sure they stay healthy in terms of getting there and work together instead of fighting amongst each other.
Yeah, and then you got this concept called entrepreneurial operating system. Exactly what is that?
So EOS is a system that was designed specifically to help entrepreneurial businesses from 2 to 100 million get where they want to go. So it's boiled down about 20 tools that we have, a process that takes about 2 years to implement. We meet every 90 days with clients, 2 days annually, to make sure they're keeping themselves on track.
Yeah. By the way, if you go to chiefoptimizer.com, you can see the series. It's right there, posted very, very well on the right-hand side. That's chiefoptimizer.com. Let's talk a little bit about our topic today. What is the meeting pulse? What does that even mean?
Yeah, so, Kevin, I mentioned that we meet every 90 days. So what happens is the entrepreneurial operating system has a meeting pulse. That means that your organization will know when it's going to meet, what the agenda is going to be, how long the meeting is going to be, and what to expect out of the meeting. So what we do is every week we have our clients do a level 10 meeting. That's a 90-minute meeting that happens every week at the same time with the same agenda. 90 minutes sounds like a lot of time, but when you start getting rid of issues and making progress, it feels so good to spend that time and know it's coming, and every week you're going to get things accomplished.
Okay, very cool. Tell us a little bit about this, the scorecard, and I love the concept. I love the concept in business because anything you can do to simplify and quantify makes your business life more productive.
Yeah, so we want to simplify and clarify and provide some tools, just simple tools to help make your life easier. So we found a scorecard that we operate a business around is a great way. It's 5 to 15 measures that we check in on every week. There's a budgeted number and then the number that we reached for the week. And then if the number is below the budget, we actually deal with it as an issue. I'll give you an example of one of those items on the scorecard. Mm-hmm. Clients in the trucking business, 200 trucks in the business. They measure cost per mile by truck, sorted from 1 to 200 with an average on the scorecard for the entire fleet. Everyone in the business knows where they're going and what they're being measured by.
Okay. Something else I've heard you talk about is core values. What do you mean by that?
Core values is what we exude as an organization. It's in your heart. It's how we hire. It's how we fire. It's how we promote and how we recognize folks. So it's all about what is it. I had an example this morning. Clients speaking to me. He doesn't have the same core value as his partner. His partner wants to push the envelope in terms of being open and honest, and the other gentleman wants to make sure that he is 100% frank about what's going on. He wants to be open and honest completely. Mm-hmm. So that's a core value.
Okay. How about the idea of core focus? What exactly does that mean?
Yeah, core focus is the sweet spot of the business. Think about a sweet spot on a golf club. What is it that the business does better than anyone else in the world? And what's the business all about? And get everyone 100% in agreement that that's going to be the focus of the business going forward. There's always distractions and bright, shiny stuff around the corner. Stay focused on your core focus, and you will get what you want out of your business.
How do you do that? How do you make it, a group focus on a core focus? I know for me on the golf course, those big plastic golf clubs that have a giant head that's about 5 times bigger than what's what's allowed by the PGA. That's what I typically use to make sure I stay, focused. But what do people do in order to do that in business? Obviously, the scorecard and some of these other tools help.
And the other thing is getting the leadership team to agree what it is. So oftentimes when I come in, the leadership team plays with that big golf club, and they're not getting the kind of traction they want. So what I say is, why don't you play with the regulation club and determine what the sweet spot is, and we just all need to agree and move in that direction.
You're no fun. You're no fun, Jonathan. All right, Jonathan Smith, he is fun, actually, and he's very well-versed, and he's turning businesses around all the time. He is the Chief Optimizer. You can tell why we have him on the program, really bringing some useful tools to help you grow your business. And so I want to encourage you to check him out, chiefoptimizer.com. Lots of fun, as always. Good talking to you, my friend.
Good talking to you, too. Bye-bye.
When we come back, much more for you. I do want to remind you the best topic here shows up over there at usadareview.com. While they're like it on Facebook, follow it on Twitter.